All right, today we're looking at the 8500 X50 from Escort. If you guys don't speed, don't. It's bad. But if you do anyway, these can save you a ton of money now. This is the 8500. It's one of the newer series. It's probably priced in the high end, the lower end of the high end. Very nice though. What's really cool about it is that it has a programmable CPU on the inside. So every time that some company out there comes out with a new radar or laser detector, this can be upgraded so that it's future-proof. Basically, you know, like there's a lot of new types of radar. Like they just came up with the pop type. It's kind of like an instant on Ka band, but it tricks you. It tricks your radar detector. You know, so that's something brand new. And if you have even a high-end laser or radar detector that's maybe, you know, 6 months old, it's already obsolete because that just came out. This one, that's never going to happen to you because it is fully programmable. Of course, it protects you from all the bands that everyone's using, X-band, K-band, Ka, and then all the different lasers like Spectre 4. It will protect you from all of those. Now, I use Escort in my car right now. I kind of switched back and forth between Cobra and Escort. They both work very well. The Escort I have now is really awesome, and this uses actually the same sensors on the inside, the same, I think it's called V-band technology. Basically gives you 360-degree protection from, or coverage from radar and from lasers. So that's really cool. Take you for a quick tour. You know, nice little mount, very simple, goes right onto your glass. Now what's cool about these is that you can bend these basically. You stick this onto your glass, and then depending on how you need to aim it, you just bend this tab using a little bit of force. This is like their easy tab. It just slides off. You push this button. It's got a couple little holders there, and basically you can move it in and out as far as you want, and then just letting go of the button locks it in place. Over here, you do have an audio jack as well as it's an RJ45 Ethernet port, but it's actually it's an RJ11 telephone port, but it's actually the power. You're going to plug in the power from the adapter right into there. This is the smart cord adapter, so it has a couple features here to mute it, and it also tells you when there's an alert. So if you want to mute it, you go ahead and mute it, and it will take care of that. Over here, couple buttons to program the system. Again, it's that V-tuned radar receiver. It does have a lot of different settings you can go through. You can put it on city or expressway. City mode is going to automatically kind of mute out some of the, you know, the radars that are not important, like an X-band. If you get those a lot, you know, that's a lot of door openers, Walgreens, you know, Eckards. They all use them, so that's there. Now, this thing does have DSP, which is really cool. The digital signal processing is going to cut down on your false positives all the time. The display on this thing is right up here in the front. You can't see it because I have no power, but this is where it tells you everything, and it's going to light up, and it's going to make a lot of noise when you get a false positive, so you don't want that. It's really annoying. I probably see about 6 or 7 false positives every day on my ride home, and luckily my radar detector understands that, and you know, it mutes them, but it is really annoying. With DSP, you're going to get a lot less of that. So that's really cool. As far as K and Ka and X, as far as constant and instant on radars, you will be able to detect all of those, plus all the different frequencies of laser. This actually has 360-degree coverage. So you see this little thing over here in the back corner? This is actually the rearward-facing laser detector. So this mounts on your dash. You know, this is the back of your car. This is the front of your car. This is going to get the ones from behind, and the ones that are in front of you are going to get the much bigger sensor. So here's where you have that V-tuned radar receiver, as well as all the different laser diodes that are going to basically cover you as far as that goes. That's basically it. It's a very, very nice unit. It's small. It is high. It's up there. It's definitely a higher echelon product. But if you have the money, this type of technology can literally pay for itself in less than a year if you speed a lot and you're getting caught a lot. There's a couple places where you know, every single day there's always a speed trap right there, or maybe every other day, and sometimes you want to go through it, and sometimes you know, you want to go slow. But this will protect you from getting that ticket, and they work very, very well. Maybe 5 years ago, these things were awful. They worked sometimes. They just were never that great. They've refined the design. These things are basically foolproof. The only time you're ever going to get caught is a really smart FHP who doesn't put up his laser gun until you're right in front of him, and then as soon as he gets it on you, you have like 1 second to slam on the brakes and stop before he gets you on the laser. But there you go. It's the Export 8500. It's a Passport series. It's the X50 is the newer model. Make sure you don't get the 8500. You got to get the 8500 X50. That's the one that comes with the programmable CPU. It's future-proof. It's a great investment, and I like it a lot. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Escort Passport 8500 X50 radar and laser detector, type in E580-1004 into any major search engine.